Nobody was expecting what happened in France on Sunday. Yes, I am talking about the French parliamentary elections. The results were completely out of syllabus, leaving everybody surprised. Who won? Not the bloc of the far-right leader Marine Le Pen, not the bloc of the incumbent Emmanuel Macron, but the left. It won 182 seats. The left-wing leader, Jean-Luc Mélenchon, wasted no time in claiming victory. In fact, he told his supporters in Paris' Stalingrad Square that the president must call on the new Popular Front to govern. Now, this is an alliance, remember, that was drawn up in hurry. In June, when Macron called for snap elections, Greens, Socialists, Communists, and Mélenchon's France Unbowed decided to put their differences aside and fight together. And today, the left-wing alliance won the most seats in the French parliament. But that does not really mean much yet. You see, the new Popular Front has fallen short of the 289-seat majority. They have managed to win 182 seats in the 577-seat parliament. Macron's centrist Ensemble Alliance has won 163 seats. Marine Le Pen's far-right National Rally and its allies came third with 143 seats. All predictions have fallen flat. There is no victory for Marine Le Pen's alliance, let alone an absolute majority, and France is now staring at a hung parliament. Experts say that when Macron called for a snap election, what he was looking for was not necessarily victory but clarity. Marine Le Pen's far-right National Rally had made significant gains in the European elections in the month of June, so Macron wanted clarity on where the support for his government really stood. Now, one theory is Macron, in fact, wanted the National Rally to win votes, have a prime minister and the burden of office so that it could take off the sheen of the party ahead of the 2027 presidential elections. A record number of voters came out to cast their votes in the second round of the parliamentary elections. I'm talking about 66.63%. That's the highest since 1977. Ironically enough, the result has now brought with it no clarity or sweeping victory, but a period of political instability, to say the least. And could it be more ill-timed? The Paris Olympics, remember, begin in less than 20 days from now. The National Assembly is due to convene in 10 days. The obvious question is, what happens next? Reports saying Macron has asked Prime Minister Gabriel Attal to stay in his post for now. Attal tendered his resignation this morning. As per reports, Macron told him to stay on for the moment to ensure the stability of the country. But then how do you ensure stability when the country's parliament is so fragmented? It is clearly divided into three portions. The left having a third of the seats, the right having a third, 1/3 is with the center. Who gets a final say on the policies? Will the three sides even work together? Is compromise even in French political DNA? Or is the country now staring at political paralysis? And what does all of this mean for the European Union? What about the policy towards Ukraine? The questions just don't seem to end. The list is long, but here's the bigger one, the biggest one perhaps. What does this hung parliament mean for Emmanuel Macron? One, the elections have weakened Macron. His party and coalition have lost significantly in terms of votes, and so his global image takes a hit ahead of the Olympics. Number two, the far right increased their seat share. They will have a bigger say in policies and French politics. The far right are Eurosceptic, anti-immigration, and anti-NATO. Goes without saying, it will be difficult for Macron to work with this bloc. But what can he even do? French law does not allow Macron to call for elections for the next 12 months. Macron will have to work towards forming alliances in order to run the country. Will the efforts materialize is the immediate question. Some centrists in Macron's camp have ruled out working with the left, and no one really is surprised here. You see, here's something that experts have been pointing out all day. The French do not have the culture of working in coalition. There's almost always been a clear majority in the parliament. And this is a strong presidential system that we are talking about. But this unprecedented situation is leading France into a new land, one where Macron will have to listen to the fragmented parliament as the French president spends his last 3 years in office. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.